Hello everyone and welcome back to Spicy Veg Life. If you noticed, we have a different background today. I decided to sit on my couch because we're just going to have a nice conversation about the reasons why you should be a school psychologist. And I figured this would be something fun to do and informative to people who are thinking about it and wondering the benefits. So we're gonna get on into it and I'm gonna tell you the reasons why I think you should be a school psychologist. But of course, this would not be Spicy Veg Life without something spicy, right? So we will be eating some vegan Rob's Dragon Puffs while I'm telling you why you should be a school psychologist. Down below, I'm going to put the timestamps for the reasons that I'm listing. So if you want to skip ahead, you can do that, but let's get started. All right, reason number one is as a school psychologist, every day is going to be different. Something different. So you can try to plan to the best of your ability, but every day is something totally different. And even if it's the same duties, you don't go in knowing like, okay, I'm going to do this at this time and this time and this time in the same place. You never know. Reason number two, you get to work with not only the students, but the teachers and the parents. So if you're a teacher, you're only pretty much going to be working with the student. As a school psychologist, you're working with the student in terms of trying to help the student to do the best that they can, but you're also helping the teacher to make sure that they can teach the class the best that they can, or if they need help with coming up with interventions to either teach the whole class, a small group, or individual students, something that's quick and easy for them. But you also are in contact with the parent because the parent knows their kid best. Like, that's their world, and you are there to try to help get their child the best education that you can. And they're with their kid and have been with their kid for years, so they know their kid best, and you can get a lot of information with them. But it's really nice to be able to not only work with the kid, but the teacher and the parent. I feel like you get a full picture of the student in that case. So that's another benefit. Reason number three, as a school psychologist, you are unique in your job. So no one else can test the kids and be able to read the results and have the sort of credentials that you do. Also, you are a resource for interventions that will help the kid. You are a resource for teachers to go to, for parents to go to on information regarding what is a good way to help with their child's education. Like, you are unique in what you're doing. And since there's a shortage, you're usually the only one. Maybe there's another school psych with you or another one, but it's really rare. You're usually, like I said, the only one, and sometimes there's another person. The fourth reason, so now everyone might have different opinions on this, but you have nice pay, good working hours, and you go by the school calendar. So as a school psych, I feel like you get paid really well for working in education. Granted, it really depends where you live. If you live somewhere in like New York City or California, you're probably gonna get paid a whole lot more. That's because the cost of living is so much more than other places. And if you live in a rural area, it might look like you're getting paid less, but that could be a lot. So it really depends on the area. But in terms of the working hours, you're usually only working from like 8 to 3, 8 to 3:30. You have the weekends off, and then you are going by the school schedule. So you have the holidays off and you have the summers off. So that's also really nice. Another reason is there is a great job outlook for being a school psych. Since, like I was saying earlier, there's a shortage, they're really in demand. So if you're going into school psych, you will most likely have the choice of where you want to be if they have an opening. But there's only like usually one, maybe two school psychs to a building, so there's a good chance of you getting the job that you want, and you wouldn't have to worry about it. Like when you graduate, it's not going to be competitive. You're going to be able to, like I said, have your choice pretty much. And the last reason, which I think is the most important reason out of all of this list as to why you should be a school psych, the reason is you are making such an impact on the kid's life. So based on the decisions that you make, and of course you do it as a team, but based on the decisions that you're making and putting in and giving for the team, like the advice that you're giving, that's going to impact the kid's educational future. So if you're saying that a kid has a specific learning disability in reading or math, like that's going to impact how they are being taught, the education plan that they're going to have. So you are impacting the way that they are learning, and you could look at how they are doing and keep track of it and progress monitor to make sure that all the stuff you are trying, all the stuff you are doing is helping the kid. I think that's a really neat part of our job, is that we can put plans in place and track the kid to make sure that what we put in place is actually helping the kid. And if not, then you adjust. So I think these are a good comprehensive list of reasons for why you would want to be a school psychologist. And if you like this video, let me know. I can do more like this. Also, should definitely get these chips. They're so good. But all right, everyone, I will see you next time on Spicy Veg Life.